A lot of people aren't talking about it, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna talk about it because that's just what I do.
My job is to somehow make them curious enough or persuade them, by hook or crook, to get more aware of themselves and where they came from and what they are into and what is already there, and just to bring it out. This is what compels me to compel them, and I will do it by whatever means necessary.
Hey you, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Adonia, and if you have been here before, thank you guys always for coming back. I would tell you guys to subscribe, like, and comment, but you guys already know how that goes. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so this video is something that I've been battling with doing, and something that it's just something that I didn't know whether or not I wanted to address. I didn't know whether or not I wanted to speak on, because honestly, I didn't know if y'all really wanted to hear it. I didn't know the approach I would take with this, and I just didn't know if I wanted to do it or not. But something that resonated with me was the fact that somebody out there was probably, or is probably, battling with what I'm battling with. And I think a lot of people don't speak up on it. A lot of people aren't talking about it, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna talk about it because that's just what I do. So today's video is called A Letter to Content Creators, Influencers. If you are not a content creator, if you are not an influencer, if you're someone that just has a business, if you're someone who is living, this video is for you. If you're someone who's going through life, this video is for you. I promise you, you are going to resonate with something I'm going to say in this video. The idea of this video dawned on me because I believe I was doing like a everyday type of vlog, or a day in the life with me type of vlog, and I just found myself so frustrated with the vlog. Like, if anyone knows me, I live in the moment, and it's hard for me to do vlogs. You guys on my channel love vlogs, and I want to be sure, you know, I'm also I'm also connecting with my audience, but I think I was just so frustrated, and I found myself lacking substance with my views and the way I view things. I love my material, I love my content to have substance, and I think I was just making a smoothie or making tea or something like that, and I was just like, bruh, what am I doing? Like, what am I actually doing right now? I'm making a video of me making tea. I want you guys to understand this about this whole video, yeah, and everything I'm gonna say. This is my opinion. This is how I feel. This is not to knock anybody. If you guys clicked on this video to watch me hate or talk about other people, wrong video. But this is for what matters to me. So something I'm talking about in this video can be somebody else's substance, or somebody else's, I guess, niche when it comes to their channel, but this is just about me. I found myself vlogging me making a smoothie, and I was just like, what am I doing? Like, I don't know if you guys have realized, but on YouTube, vlogs are like what is taking over right now. Vlogs are like what everybody wants to watch. People are switching to vlogging content and all of that. And I found myself trying to do that to fit in with some type of algorithm, fit into what people want. And I lacked the luster, I lacked the desire to create, because I was making a smoothie and I was like, what am I doing? And it just caused me to sit back and think, you know what? Am I making content purely for people? Am I making content just to trend? Am I making content that I'm in love with? Am I making content just for views? And I sat back and I don't think I deleted it, but I saved it for another type of video. And I say that to open up with the fact that currently, as of now, we are living in a time of content creation that is based on the replication of other things. This is the day and age where you have to like repeat somebody else's idea or repeat somebody else's video to trend. You see a trending audio, you gotta find some way to make that your own and do the same thing over and over and over and again. And we're noticing like the birth of a popcorn generation, or a popcorn, just popcorn, everybody just popping to do the same thing. And that's not knocking anybody, but a lot of us, I know a lot of us are not like that. And I found myself a lot of times like not being able to get off on my own ideas because I'm so focused and so worried about trending. I'm so focused and worried about fitting into an algorithm. Like on Instagram, like trending reels, the way you can get your views or your reels to like thousands of views is by repeating somebody else's audio. And it limits me, or it limits people to believe that in order to trend, a lot of their own ideas have to be put on the back burner. This really discourages a lot of people who don't fit into the margins. And you find yourself in this cycle of creating for other people, or creating to trend, or creating to stay in somebody's algorithm, and you lose the love that you had for content creating. I was just filming myself making a smoothie and doing some shower routine. I was like, I beg, this is not me. Like, I've never been this person who is just about, now you put the peaches, and now I'm gonna show you lighting a candle, and now I'm gonna do this. And that's fine, that's other people's things, but that personally isn't me. If something is meant for you, or something is destined for you, no algorithm, no trending reel, no trending audio is gonna take what is meant for you away from you. Because the thing about trending is you have to realize that something that is trending will not always be there. When you're throwing away your ideas that can relate to someone, that can transform somebody's life in any way. I don't care if your type of content is vlogging, gaming, interviews, whatever. It is changing somebody's life. And if you throw away all of that just to fit in, it's for nothing, because trends are here and gone tomorrow. A lot of us see people who have blown, and we start to think, if I follow what that person does, I too will get where that person is. But you have your own journey, you have your own life. Just like that person stuck to what they knew, if you stick to your own path, I promise you, you will really get there. So if you're someone was like me, or who is like me, who is contemplating, oh, I don't want to post here, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do something unless it's going to get me to trend, snap out of that cycle. I promise you, if you feel like your content, your business, your life, any form of your life is not influential or impactful, somebody, at least one person, watches you for you and is inspired by you, and you in some way keep that person going. But when you change yourself to fit into somebody else, you start to almost lose the people who follow you for you. I don't oversaturate my content creation with things that are trending, but you have to find that balance where you're not sacrificing your morals in terms of content creation, in terms of businesses, whatever. You have to find a balance to fit your way in there, to throw yourself in there. So don't completely go against the grid of your own, originality, but find a way to fit it in. You just have to sit and find a way. I promise you, just take time to observe how social media is, or whatever business, whatever, thing that you're into, and look at yourself and find a way to plug yourself in there. That's a lesson that I really want a lot of people to grasp and understand, to stay original to your content, and don't let anyone or any trend try to convince you that what is meant for you will not be for you. Another thing I wanted to get into is, it's not too late to start. Influencers, there's so many content creators, there's so many hairstylists, there's so many people with a real estate business. It is not too late to start. We find excuses as to why we should not start certain things. I'm a perfectionist, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a perfectionist. And something that I do frequently is I stop myself from doing certain things until I have everything aligned. But it's also very important to recognize the God that you serve and know that He equipped you with certain things. He's equipped you with this desire in your heart to do something. And once you realize that you have that, nothing can literally stop you. If God has placed something on your heart, it needs to be done. And if you're sitting on something for 50, 100 years with no intent on doing it, He will take that desire and give it to somebody else. Zechariah 4:10, do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin. I don't need to pause myself in this reality of not starting something because, whatever field I'm trying to go to is oversaturated, or I feel like I don't have the necessary equipment to get to where I want to start. I promise you, just putting work at it every day will take you from a different place that you were yesterday. So another thing I wanted to touch base on was the power of resting. So these are all things that I want people to really take into the new year, because this year has taught me a lot about content creation, about starting a business, about anything that has to do with anything. But yeah, so something that I want people to realize is rest is important. Resting is vital to assessing what you need to do for the future. If you're working 24/7, if you're working 25/8, if you are working like a workaholic, like a maniac, you're not gonna have time to step back, relax, see what you've been doing, see what's not working, see what is working, because you're so obsessed with just overworking. I know me as an African woman, me as a black woman, you know, whatever, these genres that we're placed in has taught us that in order to get to where we want to go, we need to work like dogs, work like, you know, Master is about to slap my back. But Omo, let me tell you, Oyibo people, white people, they don't work too hard. They really just work really smart. Someone will say, oh yeah, I just pulled 58 hours. I just pulled 64 hours at Burger King. 28 years, making that much. Baby, you want to flip burger for the rest of your life? No, you're not working hard, you're working dumb. So you cannot rise unless you rest. So please understand that resting is important. Don't let nobody's son, nobody's rapper try and tell you that, yeah man, you need to work 24/7, you need to work 25/8 if you want to eat. Dogs and people that have money, they don't rest, they don't sleep. I only sleep 2 hours a day. Shut up, be quiet. You need to rest. So please, resting is very important. Stop letting people tell you that you don't need to rest. Are they mad? Are they your father? They're not your father, not your mother. Stop telling people are trying to tell you when you can rest and when you can take break. Kileleo. So please, I beg you, please rest for the love of God. Rest. Let me tell you, this year I want you to go into this new year saying Pele to my enemies, which is sorry to my enemies. Pele to my enemies. Anytime you're dropping something, anytime you're doing content, business, you're going back to school, I want you to say Pele to your enemies, because that's the energy that we gotta move on. So if you're being lazy or you're procrastinating, your enemies will end up saying Pele to you. I say all these things because these are things, you know, these are all topics that I wish somebody told me. A lot of us don't speak to each other about this game of content creation and influencing. No one wants to talk about it. Everyone just wants to create without saying, girl, I'm struggling. Girl, I'm suffering. Girl, I don't know if I'm going to blow tomorrow. I've been doing this for 10 years. I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm here to tell y'all that I see you, I feel you, and I am you. You're about to start a new chapter in your life. You got this. I'm so proud of y'all, just like I'm proud of myself. Remember to always show up for yourself. But this 2022 is the year of stopping the self-sabotaging. No more. Pat yourself on the back and tell yourself you're proud. You're so stuck on moving to the next step, you didn't realize that the position that you're in right now, you were just praying for last week. So please take time to be proud for yourselves. Okay, honeys? Okay? I want you guys to understand that I mean all of these things from a sincere heart. And just like you're watching this video, and if you're relating to it, I was where you were and I still am where you are. So be organic. Always remember that it's important to rest. Don't work completely against the algorithm, but find a way to plug yourself into it. Please stop procrastinating, but also take time for your mental health. Tie these things together and I promise you, you will have a wonderful 2022 in terms of whatever you are doing. Before I close out, I just wanted to thank you guys for an amazing, amazing year and bearing with me throughout my lack of consistency, because this year I kind of was on and off. But I just want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for supporting my channel, for watching me, for following me on Instagram. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Ania_Speaks. You guys, as always, mean the entire world to me. I love you guys as always. I'm wishing you guys an amazing year. I love you guys, and I hope to see you in the next year because you have subscribed. Are we right? As always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.